Okay. According to marketing, in marketing, what can be the meaning of environment?
Every element present related to marketing, sir. Whatever we show others.
What are you showing to others in marketing?
So when we represent a product, like how we show it, like what are the information we are trying to convey from
What are
the.
the information you are trying to confirm? I'm just asking. I'm not asking for definition, I'm asking for examples.
Okay, so like for example, if I get a product, I will first try.
Product is not an example. Please tell me one example for a product.
If I'm taking a pen as a product,
Very
I
good.
would like I would like to show first my like the main USP about the product. Then I'll try to convey what are the benefits of the customer by using the product, like how it is different from other companies or other pens out there.
These are the your strategies, right? These are the your strategies. For these strategies, what are the environment you will consider?
Environment. Uh, so
You said everything, something surrounds us is called as environment. You are going to sell a pen. You are using some USP, future. These are the your internal component. But what are the environment factors you consider for selling the pen, for promoting the pen?
so all the environment factors should
What
be
are all the environment factors?
so so even like so I think legal, political, so social factors, all the factors should be considered while we are doing it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Archit. Thank you. Uh, Gifty mode. Gifty.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am unable to see you.
1 second, sir.
Fast, fast, fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Gifty, can you explain further more? So first, how we are going with this today's classes? What is mean by environment? Okay, how the environment can be classified in marketing? What are the characteristics? What are the elements? Then we are going with the example. That's it. This is a class. I need the examples from you. Yes, Gifty. So kindly elaborate. Marketing environment. So why the marketing, studying marketing environment is important? If you are going for marketing, we studied about a product, we studied about a future, we studied about 4 P's, but now we are saying we have to study about marketing environment. Why? Gifty. Andrews, you should have a backup. If somebody is having network problem, immediately somebody has to support from the same team.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, we can.
The entire team, all the team should be ready for answering any questions.
Yes, sir.
If the particular person is checking in, the particular team has to support.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, may I know who is going to support?
Sir, it's Robin here.
Yes, Robin. Yes.
So speaking about the first question on what the environment is. So, the customers, the product that we are marketing, and the way in which we are marketing. This involves what the marketing environment is. Yeah. So, for example, if I take an example, if I take the example that Archit was talking about. So, if I take a pen, my target customers, as in students, working professionals, they are my customers. So that is part of my environment. The product that I'm selling, that is the pen, that is also environment, and how I'm making it, what are the people who are involved in making it, all these are part of environment. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I will come back to you teams. All the 10 teams, please be ready with your examples. Already the topic is given. Okay, the particular example will be asked later. Just for introduction, I asked these people. Thank you, team 1. So the environment, as they said, the environment is anything that's around us. they will have some influence. Okay, so because for example, air, water, the bench, classroom, even if you are a student, everything is called as environment. The same way, market is a place where the buyer and seller coming together, but not only the buyer and seller, there are other components, or the other elements that we studied earlier. Okay, intermediaries are there, government is there, competition, everything is called as a environment. So it's for management itself, we have some classification. Okay, in marketing, we'll be focusing only on the macro environment factors, but for understanding, you have to understand the marketing environment can be classified into internal and external. Actually, it is a component of principles of management. Okay. So the entire, whatever the environment, it can be classified into two. It can be called as a business environment, it can be called as an organization environment, it can be called as a marketing environment. We can classify all the environment into two types, internal and external. Internal means it is within the company. Within the company. So if we have a marketing environment, means within the company itself, we have some environment. Okay, as it is within the company, this is called as controllable environment. So we have full control over it. Okay, so it is called as controllable environment. So for example, if I am running a company, what are the things under my control? In marketing, we will say 4 P's. I can design my product, I can design my price, I can design my promotion, I can design my place. So it is my control. And my organization structure. Okay, I am having the organization structure, that is under my control. And how I have to produce it. How is my R&D? How is my policy? And how about my employees? Okay, so these all things are within my control. My production, my employees, my brand, my company, my brand image, my organization structure. These are also important for marketing the company. Okay, we are all speaking about the Google. Why we are not only for the product, it is known for the human resource. Okay, the creative people are there. So entire thing. So these are all things which comes within the organization. Employees, organization structure, board of directors, policy, research and development, production, 4 P's in specific for the marketing. These are all things called as internal environmental factors which influence any product. If you want to sell any product, it is required. How much finance you are having. If you want to give a scheme, if you want to reduce the price, if you want to promote, if you want to distribute, you should have money. Not only the money, you should have proper people to instruct. They are called as board of directors. You should have employees to produce. You should have employees to promote. You should have employees to document it. So these are all things called as internal environmental factors, as or within our control, it is called as controllable environment. So coming to this side, external environment, again we are classified into micro environmental factors and the macro environmental factors. So external, it's outside the company. There are large number of factors which influence our marketing decision. It can be classified as micro and macro. Micro means we can say it is semi-controllable. It is partially controlled. We cannot control 100%, but little bit we can have a control over it. Macro means uncontrollable. So remember, don't try these things in the exam. For exam, it is not required, but for understanding, we should know environment means which is within us, that is within the organization, outside the organization. Then outside the organization, we have some partially controllable factors and uncontrollable. These are not in our hand. Okay? Yes. So what are things can be under micro environmental factors? Micro environmental factors can be our customers, our suppliers, our competitors, our intermediaries, our public. So if we say marketing means there should be a customer. If you want to produce something means there should be some supplier. Whenever there is a market, there will be a competitor. When you want to distribute, there will be some intermediary, agent, broker, retailer. They are called as intermediaries. And there are some persons who are not buying the product. They are not a buyer, they are not a seller, but they are called as public. They will create opinion. They will damage the brand image or boost the brand image. They are the opinion makers. Okay? As a marketer, we should not think about only the buyer, only the seller, and also the public. Okay, so why they are called as semi-controllable factors? For example, customer means, as already we discussed, customer might have a need or need can be created. So for example, you are buying only one pen means I can change your decision by decreasing the price, increasing the quality, giving the advertisement. So I can control over you, but it doesn't mean that some customers, even I am giving a free pen, they won't accept. So some of the customers at some time they can be controlled, but not fully. So it is a semi-controllable factor. Supplier is the person who supplies the product to me, right? So they are controllable because I am making an agreement, we are mutually working, or the joint venture we are working, so he is controllable. But at the same time, if I want to reduce the price from the supplier, he may not agree. Another case, I need a product immediately, okay? He won't produce immediately. So immediate changes is not possible. But if it is within my organization, if I have an internal production system, means fully controllable, because my capacity, I can buy production units, I can get more employees, but it is a supplier means there is some limit. But as he is my part of business, I can influence a little bit. So he is also called as a semi-controllable factor. So in marketing, why you have to study about supplier? If you want to increase the quality, if you want to supply immediately, your delivery should be pakka, your packaging should be nice, means we need supplier. That is what we need, but they are semi-controllable. Next one, competitor. How we can control the competitor? By giving the advertisement, we can block competition. By giving the discount, we can trap their customer to us. Yes, we can handle it, no? But doesn't mean that even you are a very strong financial company, by just spending money, we cannot kill competitors. Because competitors, there are a lot of type of competitors. Okay, even you are giving us the cheapest price, there are some customers will go to them only because they created a brand image. They have so much loyalty. And even you know some products are very poor, you go to only to the competitor because they are user friendly. For example, Chinese product, Korean products, we know the products are very poor, but it is very cheap. So you might be giving it a good quality, good value, but the customer may not be looking for it, means I cannot control the competitor. But partially, if I have a financially sound, if I have a very good brand image, if I have a distribution, means I can control it a bit. So he can be always called as a micro environmental factor. Next one is intermediary. Intermediary can be a retailer, can be a wholesaler, can be a dealer. So how they can be controlled? Dealer is getting a profit from me in terms of incentives, in terms of commission, in terms of other discounts. Okay. If I want to encourage my retailer, if I give more discounts, he might buy. If I want to encourage my dealer, if I am giving some promotion, if I am taking him to 2, he might buy more stocks and he will push. Might, maybe. There are some retailers, even if you are giving a chocolate to keep in their retail outlet with free of cost, you can convince them, please sell it, give me after 1 month. Some people will not be ready to buy it. So we cannot say only with the money, only with the discount. We cannot bring all the retailers, all the intermediaries with us. Their expectation will be, so somebody will be say, sir, even the price is high, I need good quality. Another person will say, I won't bother about the quality, I can convince the retailer, sorry, convince the consumer, but give us a cheaper cost. Somebody will be looking for customized product. Somebody will be looking for delivery. So I cannot satisfy everyone, right? So here intermediaries also partially we can control, because they are also part of the system, right? Last one is publicity. Okay, publicity means overall opinion can be given by some advertisement, by using some celebrity, by conducting some sports event, social related event. If I am donating something, if I am organizing some medical camp, automatically the public will have a positive image on my brand. Even they are not buying the product, they will recommend to others. At least they won't stop my buyers to buy. I can influence them, right? But it is not 100%. If it is 100%, mean everybody will be going for CSR, everybody will be going for donation. So they are semi-controllable. So whenever the Coke is having a problem, whenever there is a Pepsi is having a problem with pesticides, etc., they go for publicity. Because they are not only focusing on the customers, they want to break the wrong opinion of the public people, which will damage their brand name. So they are also called as a semi-controllable factors or micro-environmental factors. Fine. Last one. There are some factors, these are not in our hand at all. We have to adjust ourselves with the environment. So we can say, normally we speak about the natural environment, it's not in our list, natural environment. So COVID is unexpected, unpredicted. Lot of changes in the business, in the entire world, because of this natural disaster. We know, we don't know how it was created, how it spread. We don't know when we can control it. So it is not in our control. So only possibility thing is, I can't change myself. I have to adapt, I have to accept the loss, or I have to change my product. I cannot change this environment. Okay? So here we are classifying the macro factor as, some place it will be called as pester, Some place will be called as pestle. L is reaching something is called as a pest. So you have to remember these can become as a 2-mark question. Okay, what is pestle? What is pestle? What is pest? Simple. Political environment, economical environment, socio-cultural. So it is inbuilt. Socio-cultural environment, technical environment or technological environment, economic. So ecological or environmental environment. So here it can be called as a economical. Here we can call it as a ecological or environmental environment. Here we can call it as a legal environment. So apart from that, there are some environment of the government. Okay. So government is different. Political is different. Legal is different. There are some difference between them, okay? But they are interrelated. Because of the political people only government are framed. Because of the government persons only legal things are changed or created. So they are interlinked, but they are different. We have to understand. So these all things, political, economical, social, technical, ecological, environmental, demographic, these things will exist. We have zero control over this environment. We have to adopt it, because political means at any time they can pass some law to stop the company. So Coca-Cola, Pepsi, these type of soft drinks completely depend on political environment. All the FMCG food category are depend on legal environment. Okay, so if you want to have good customers means you have to consider consumer law. You cannot give a product which is not with the standard set by the consumer law. To reduce your production cost, you cannot recruit people at a lesser pay. So that labor law will come. Trade union law will come. You cannot sell even the customer is willing to buy the product, we cannot sell the product at a higher cost. MRP Act will come. Okay, even you are a very good player, you cannot kill other competitors. MRTP Act, Monopoly Restriction Trade Policy Act will come. Okay, so these are the things will affect our business. Only way is we have to understand, we have to change according to this environmental factors. We cannot change these factors. So marketing environment, what are the factors which are influencing us positively or negatively? It can be opportunity or challenge. Everything is called as marketing environment. The marketing environment can be classified into two, internal and external. Internal environment, we have a full control. Whatever thing which exists within our company, either it is called as a board of directors, employees, our compensation policy, our production policy, our marketing 4Ps, research and development, whichever is within our company is called as fully controllable internal environmental factors. Other things, semi-controllable or uncontrollable. Semi-controllable, which is called as micro-environmental factors. There comes my supplier, my customer, competitor, my intermediary, publicity, etc. There are some uncontrollable factors which is not in my control. It can be a political, legal, economical, social, technological, environmental, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so now you have to, as already assigned, now you people have to come up with the examples, how it is influencing us. Then we will go with the PPT. So why we have to study this?
Yeah.
Yes?
So could you explain what's the difference between government, political and legal?
Yes,
factors?
I will come back. So, so who is it?
Neeraj sir, Neeraj here.
Neeraj, can you please switch on your video so that we can discuss? Because I am seeing only board.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Neeraj. So you try to explain what is with the government according to you.
The ruling party, I think the majority party which is in the country.
What is the type of government we are having? We will say
democracy.
we have one type of government system. India is having one type of government system. What is with the government system?
So it can be democracy or communist, or
Very good.
it can be a dictatorship.
Yes. So the way they are ruling, it can be a communist government or socialist government. Are you getting the point? That is government, right? So what are the parties we are having? We have a national party,
BJP, Congress.
we have a regional party,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
We have an alliance party, we have a DMK, we have a ADMK, we have BJP, etc. Right? They are called as
Yes.
political parties. Okay?
Okay.
Whoever it may be, even it is a BJP government, even it is a Congress government, in India it is only democratic government. They cannot change it. Even when the communist party comes to India, we cannot change our Indian government system into communist government. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
These are the parties, but they have some power. Which is permanent? Government is permanent. Democratic government is permanent. Political party, they have a period of only 5 years.
Okay.
Can be changed. Okay?
Okay.
And another thing, even if we say current BJP government, how our current Prime Minister is managing is different, right?
Yeah.
Earlier Prime Minister changes, right? So, political means not only the political party, who is the leader, what is the policy they are having, what is the alliance they are having, that also influence my product.
Okay.
At the time of Coke, Pepsi pesticide issue, Congress was ruling. Okay? So they supported, so they are able to survive. Otherwise, at the time,
Right.
big problem. Now, because of Modi's government, Jio is able to survive because Make in India. We have to emphasize on our product, right? He is encouraging our company product. So, this political party have influence on my marketing, my business, right?
Yeah.
I get the point. So at the time of Narasimha Rao period, what he says that he encouraged the FDI, foreign direct investment. All the foreign companies entered into India because of him. That is also good for it, no? So as it is entered, as a retailer, as a company of India, I faced a lot of problem, right? As it is working. Correct? When the Walmart is released, before 5 years, we all have threat, right? We have challenge. It is uncontrollable. What happened? We equipped. Fine? So now again there is a legal issue with Walmart. So there are a lot of things are there. Walmart 100% monopoly, 50%. There are a lot of terms are there. So these things are done by political parties. But as a government, democratic government or socialistic government. Are you getting the point?
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
What is legal?
Can be the laws passed by the government, so.
Yes. But you have to understand the laws can be amended by the political parties.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
political parties, because the political party framed government, right? Even if you are ruling party or opposite party, you can oppose the law, right? In the parliament, we are taking count, right? So,
Yes.
even if it is a ruling party or opposition party, they have an influence on decision of government in implementing the legal laws. We can change the laws. All are interconnected. But who is supposed to govern? Government. Which is standard? Government is standard, legal things are standard. These political party, then and there, they can amend the legal laws with the power of ruling as a government. Okay?
Okay. Got it.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now we will go, fine. So its time is getting done. Now I am moving to team number 2. Team number 2, what's your topic? Please, team number 2, all of you switch on your video. Because I have to make a note of it. Team number 2 fast. Raksha?
I'm there. My team is also there.
Yes, fine. So I will ask only the selective persons. People can support. Angel Sebastian.
So she's there, but she was telling me that there's heavy rain in her area in Kerala. So I'm not sure if she can come on video.
Audio?
Angel,
Okay, fine. Yes, Adira?
she's there.
Yes, Adira, please give some example for impact of economical environment in marketing. Fast.
Yes, sir. The economical impact is like the labor cost, inflation rate, what else? The currency rate.
Yes, whatever you are saying is concept. As a faculty, I will say the concept. You have to tell me the example. If you say inflation means how the inflation is affecting a particular company. You have to come up with a company, you have to come up with a product, you have to come up with how the inflation affected this particular product. That is called as example. Other things we can get from Google, right? Yes, Adira.
So I saying about Tata Motors.
Okay.
In that, the Tata Motors is affected by the the price of raw materials. Like sometimes the price of raw materials, for example, like steel, it may be high in some countries, and we are not able to access that. And sometimes the labor cost may be higher or cheaper. It depends on that. And also the labor is what like we are unable to find the labors whether it is available or not. Then there are some certain policies in industries. We need to follow up the policies like import and export policies.
That comes under government. Economic concept. So for example, we give a clue. Economics means speak about inflation, deflation, recession. You can speak about consumer purchasing power, consumer employment rate. You can speak about it. You can speak about GDP. You can speak about the interest rate in bank. Economics. These are the words. How you will evaluate Indian economy? These are the words. You can give the example with these words. Okay. Somebody else? Yes. Jetlin Joseph.
Yes, sir. So can we speak about taxes, sir, in this?
Yes, yes. Tax can be, yes.
So, sir, talking about taxes, like, say, for example, sir, if in the case of Apple, so it's Apple is setting up a manufacturing industry in India, so it can reduce the taxes rate up to a certain percentage, so that if you're buying an iPhone, it's coming directly from US, so we don't want to pay much. The price will be much reduced compared to
excise duty.
Sorry, sir.
Whether you are speaking about a tax in USA and tax in India, or whether you are speaking about excise duty we have to pay when you are importing from other country to India.
No, sir. Actually, Apple is on a luxury brand, so we need to pay extra tax for it.
Okay. Yes. So that may be. Yes, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, okay, I'll continue with the same example of Tata Motors. Tata Motors is placed globally in many countries. So a challenge faced by them is to procure raw materials at the rate they want. So the economic impact over here is the exchange rates or the currency rates. So what they are doing is, if they want to manufacture in South Africa, they don't procure goods from South Africa because the rates over there is high. So they bring in the materials from different countries, but there is a difference of exchange rates. So the timing at which they produce they procure the materials would differ, and they would take the correct time to procure in which the exchange rates or the currency rates are favorable to them. And this will impact their
currency rate and exchange rates also have the influence on my marketing. Okay, Tirtha. Unmute, please.
So the economic factors is different for different sector of people. So when it coming to for farmers, it's like they should concentrate on the price of the raw materials like fertilizers, etc. And when it comes to ATV advertisement show, they should concentrate morely on advertising on the internet platforms. So it is different for different sector of people. When it comes to the economic
concept, come with so choose any one brand or company and come with the economic concept, relate to it.
So when I can take Tata Motors. Tata Motors is one famous company, and they are manufacturing for past many years. And for example, they have manufacturing units in many countries, in Russia, Australia, America, everywhere. So even if they can manage that, if the price of the raw materials in South Africa is high, they can collect the raw materials from Russia. So we should concentrate that we should get maximum profit by reducing the purchase of raw materials.
So again, friends, please think differently. Even you are working as a team, if you say Tata, I mean everybody is thinking about Tata. If somebody is thinking about importing, then everybody is thinking about excise duty. Please, marketing is a very wide word. So for example, give you an example. For example, Ola. Why the Ola requirement is increasing today? Because of economics. Can you say? The need for Ola, Uber is increasing because of economic condition of India. Today, how?
By today, you mean in this COVID scenario or generally?
Including COVID or without COVID, whatever it may be.
So the need for people to travel, I mean, at any time. So to be there to travel at any time because of their requirements.
It can't do economic concept.
Economics, yeah, yes.
For example, I will say, so I won't buy a new car now. As there is a lot of employment problem, there is a salary problem. Okay, the company also not ready to give more discount, more variety. So now I won't buy new cars. I will go for either second-hand car or otherwise will go for Ola. Even I can get a Benz car in Ola, I can enjoy the life. Rather than investing, because the resale value will be declining if I am buying a new car for a customer. The same thing for the market, it is again a problem. Even I am coming with a new cars, the demand for the car is very less now. Nobody is going to buy a car because nobody is traveling. Okay, so Ola is a temporary decision, so we can increase the Ola service. Because whenever you are speaking about social distancing, now everybody is preferring. So the thing is, they are maintaining social distancing, at the same time they don't want to spend on new cars. So it is impacting the automobile industry as a whole. Petrol is affected. Okay, and the common transportation mode are getting affected. Only this temporary services. So for us it is a temporary, we are not going to own it. It is increasing. So it is have some impact on transportation industry. Another way, somebody answered from this team, investing on bank, investing on RD, investing on insurance, investing on gold, which is a preferred investment at this scenario?
Investing on gold, sir.
Why?
Because firstly, gold rates had reduced in this current scenario.
No, it is increasing.
No, sir, it had reduced.
No, it is increasing. Please.
My mother bought gold.
Yes. Comparatively decreased compared to the last month, but overall, within 1 year, it's cost 5,000 rupees.
Okay. Right. Guys.
Especially
What is the thing is, when we are facing a COVID lockdown, slightly in my area, they released a little bit, okay? So, I am just expecting how the retailers are going to, what type of retailers, whether it is a petty shop, whether it is a supermarket. When I am roaming, the first outlet which a bulk crowd is jewelry shop. For the last 3 months, we are not having proper food, proper water.
Yes, sir.
Not proper transportation. But immediately after the COVID release, everybody is going to the gold. Nobody is having money. Nobody is having a job. But why they are going? It's a big question. But economics says, at this situation, the people will invest only on gold. Even they are having a less purchase capacity of all the products, they try to invest only in gold. Why?
The future plans for the dowries, they're buying now.
Sir. That may be only 10% of people they're looking for them. I'm speaking about the investment, not a future expenses. We can wait now because of COVID. We can wait after 1 year. It might become less. Now, why we are not waiting?
Because of the return value we get.
Yes.
Return value we get.
Expecting future value, sir.
Future value means you are expecting the price to increase by 10,000 rupees. Yes. As a layman. If you ask me, as a layman, if you ask me, I will say, sir, today's scenario, we cannot predict which jewelry shop work or not, who will live or not. So better please put in bank, sir, that is government bank, so that at least government will take care, no? Even you are getting more return, at least your money will be safe, right? Gold, why, sir? We are not going to use, nobody is wearing it, nobody is going to sell it, nobody is going to do a marriage immediately, Sudhagar. We have to wait for at least 6 months.
Yes, sir.
So this is the layman language, but news says there is a more investment in gold, and economics suggested us to invest only in gold. Why?
So is it because like just a hypothetical scenario, like someday money does not hold any value, like for some reason, because all this like cryptocurrencies and all that based on that, or I mean I'm not sure about cryptocurrency concept, but yeah, someday money does not hold value. They say that gold will always have value.
Why?
Why?
Most of the people buying gold, investing gold, but we are not using it, right? For example, the girls, we might be having 100 sovereigns, 200 sovereigns, but mostly maximum 10 sovereigns only will showing off, other things will be covering when we are traveling outside. Then why we are buying? We are not showing it off, but why we are buying? And we are not pledging it always. Correct?
That is just like another investment.
That is because we are investing,
value.
sir.
We wait for the.
It is an investment. That only I am asking, why it is a preferred investment?
So, sir, can I ask? The rate?
One by one. Those who want to speak on the videos, so I can identify. Yes, team 2, your examples are exhausted. It's opportunity for the team 2.
So they're speaking, so someone was speaking. I think someone's having
I know.
Yeah.
But you have to speak them, right? It is a for you. Yes, yes, please.
So can you see me, sir?
Yes, Ritika, right? Ritika, right?
Yes, sir. She's Ritika.
Yes, Ritika, please tell me. Jacob, you are hearing some songs very nicely without answering my question. Kindly help me.
Not me, sir.
So can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, so sorry, I just joined back with my phone. My laptop had an issue. So I was saying gold was an investment because every year we see that the rates keep increasing. Sometimes it does decrease as well, but when it increases in the future years, I'm sure gold is going to be at a high price.
The question is,
and ladies look at that as a big investment. So in times of need, they would sell it and get back a huger amount.
Ritika, it's the internet problem, okay? So please, there will be delay. Why there is an increase in price? That is my question. Because yesterday we discussed what is meant by demand.
Why is there an increase?
Wait. What is meant by demand? When there is a willingness and the ability to buy the product is called as demand, right? We are not having ability, correct? We have willingness, but we are not having ability. But still there is a demand for gold. Why? As a marketer, please think. Yes, Ritika, you can speak.
So I'll just turn off my video, sir. Sorry,
Yes,
sir. I have bad.
issues, right?
So why gold prices are increasing is, I think, because of export, sir. Because we get it from.
Whether we are importing gold.
What, sir?
Whether we are exporting gold or whether we are importing gold.
So I think we're importing gold, sir.
Yes. Then you are speaking about export. I am unable to connect with that point.
No, sir. Import. So because we're importing gold, that can be a issue because we don't know the other countries' prices, how they're coming up with. So if we're importing it, it has to increase. And I think that's why it goes like increase and decreasing because of those factors.
Yeah, Ritika, please speak as a jewelry owner. According to you, why the people are preferring to buy a jewelry from your shop, even in this pandemic situation? We are not economics, but as a marketer, try to identify the buyer's behavior.
So, personally, if I'm buying a jewelry from this particular...
Personally, I have to answer as a marketer.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So it's because of the quality, sir. Firstly, because of the quality, because of the price.
What is the quality? All the gold are having same quality, 916 kdm, 22 carat. Quality is same. All the in the gold in the entire India, more or less it will be similar. What will be change in price? The gold is legally fixed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Alan Varghese, there is no restriction.
Hello.
Yes, okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Angel.
Sir asked us that why there is an increase in the price of gold, right? I have some net connectivity issues. Hello?
Yes, Angel.
Sir, the major reason, the primary factor that affects the gold rate is that the demand and supply equation. And I think that it is reduced because of the reduction in the gold mining. It has reduced because of the lockdown in various countries.
Which is reduced, Angel? Whether the price is reduced or demand is reduced?
So isn't like gold rate increasing because like people are buying, like you said, even though people don't have the purchasing capacity, but people are buying at least in whatever quantity that they can buy, like let it be 1 gram or whatever. So because the demand is not reducing is why the price is also like either the same or it's increasing.
I'm asking the reason. Yes. The price is, in economics you will be studying, when the price decreases, demand increases, correct? That is a law of demand.
Yeah.
If price increases, demand also increases, mean that is an exception of law of demand. Okay, there is an exemption. But how it is happening in gold?
Because it's like an investment and people like we'll be not having money in hand maybe. So we just want to invest somewhere where we can actually take it later or something. So gold is one of the best platform where we can actually invest.
Put some money in bank, at least you will get 7% return. Gold mean nothing.
In gold, we don't really need to have a middleman, no, sir. Like, I mean, it can be like, you know, you can keep it at your house, like whatever this is. The middleman.
With you, what is the problem? There is no intermediary, right? Put in a locker.
Sir, we can keep pledging on gold, sir, and taking money.
Okay.
Whenever required.
Sir, when you are having money, why you have to pledge? For example, you are having 1 lakh.
Sir, in future, if we don't have money, if we don't want to sell the gold, we can pledge and take it, no, sir.
Okay.
Because if we buy anything else, we cannot pledge it, no, sir. Gold, you can pledge it and you can take the money. Sir.
So, and also gold has like liquid value. Like anywhere we go across the world, we can just like, you know, directly exchange with using gold. Like the currency, we don't need to use money.
Exactly. So we can conclude with these 2 points. Okay, economists say we are willing to invest in gold not for jewelry or not for fancy. The liquidity of the gold is very, 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 very high. If I am investing in 10,000 rupees in a bank, mean the 10,000 remain as a 10,000. But if I am putting in the gold, mean the 10,000 might become 12,000 or 30,000. It may not come down. Why it is not coming down? Any question? Why the gold? It might be fluctuating for 500 or 1,000 rupees, but the 5,000 will not become 1,000 rupees. Why? Even the onion will go to 500 rupees, again it will come to 10 rupees, but the gold will not reduce. Why? What is the reason?
Demand is high, sir.
Yes?
Demand is constant. Demand is constant always.
The demand is not constant, sir.
There are certain value.
What value gold is having? The thing is, the gold, what type of material is gold? Whether we can extract more and more, like onion, like a vegetable, like a car, can we produce more and more? It is a limited resource.
Limited resource.
It is a limited resource. Okay? Then again, next question. Sir, diamond is so limited than gold, correct? Diamond is so limited than gold. It is costly, but why we are not investing in it? Rather than buying a 10 gram of gold, I can invest in one small diamond, right? Why we are not doing? Because the resale value of the diamond is very less. Resale value of the diamond is very less. Liquidity of the gold is very, very, very high. Even if you are taking gold, immediately go to the nearby jewelry shop. Just if it is a 5,000 rupees, ask 4,000 rupees, immediately they will give. Because the liquidity of the gold is high. Another thing, there is an expected increase in the price because it cannot be extracted. It is a shortage resource. And the gold is a universally accepted currency-like product. Okay, even the currency, even the dollar will not be valid in some other country. If you have gold, gold is a common currency in the entire world. So this says, so why I am saying this economics is expected is, we have to understand the consumer behavior. Even at the time of recession, even they are not having a purchase capacity, even they are not having a money to spend, they tend to invest in gold. So what factor? Economic factor, gold shortage factor, import export factors. These all things influence in buying a gold. Are you getting the point? So for a small one purchase of a product, either as you are a jewelry or as a buyer, we have to consider these pinpoints. So most of the people don't know, but we are buying for sentiment. That is a different. But even if you ask a very economical person, very commercial person, they also will invest in gold, not for the sentiment, but for returns. Okay, this may be the one of the reasons. So now the time is 11:35. So thank you, team 2. Thank you.
Yes,
So we'll go with one more team. Then last 5 minutes we'll discuss it. We'll go for another activity. So team number 9. Team number 9, technological factor, Teju's team. So please come online. Yes, so fastly discuss about importance of technological environment in marketing. We are learning from your own example. Don't go with the Kotler or something else. Don't depend on Google. We have good examples, right? Yes, please start.
Sir, Zoom platforms are now.
Zoom platform.
Yeah, we can do online classes. We can talk to people virtually, sir. because at this time we interaction between people is not.
So please understand, I am running a company. My company or my industry is influenced by technological environment. How? Education system is fine, but it's not a commercial system, right? Even it is a commercial system, there is an impact of technological environment. What? How? Come up with some industry examples. According to you, what are the terms can be used under technological environment? Can you come up with that?
Sir,
So taking the example of mobile phones, people cannot get adaptive. For example, talking about parents, they are not adaptive to the technologies. It becomes difficult for them to use it. So it can be a factor for those people who are not adaptive to the technology.
Okay, that may be a negative factor for reaching. But the survey says that comparing to any other country, India is the country which adapts technological changes very, very fast. To penetrate mobile phone in USA, it took 10 years. But for India, it not took 2 years. Internet is very fastly penetrating India. So as an overall study, Indian customers are adaptable to technology. But as you said, if there is a challenge of using a technology, we cannot market a product. Okay, even Jio is coming with a lot of technologies. If you have any friends, please go and ask or browse about Jio's technologies. There are thousands of technologies are there, but still now we are using only internet. Jio is not only for our data. It's having lot of plans, but we are not adaptable to that technologies, or we have no situation to adapt. So that is one challenge, right? Similarly, yes, any other example? Yes, Rachana.
So technology helps us to learn about customers' preferences.
Please come up with the company, please come up with the product and explain so we can understand easily, Rachana.
So what about Amazon?
Yeah, if you are fine, I am fine. Tell about Amazon.
So
How the technological environment affects the company Amazon?
So like if you're searching for something on Amazon, after a few days you will find advertisements for that on various other platforms. They use this search engine optimization, I think, I'm not sure. So technology helps us to understand what a customer prefers and their likes and dislikes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Preeti? Yes, Preeti. Please unmute.
About technological factors affecting our business.
Yes.
So we could say that we are adapting more to a digital marketing rather than face-to-face marketing. We are using more of digital platforms like email marketing, Facebook. We are using more of them rather than other face-to-face marketing or having discussions.
Why we are using?
Because people are more using them rather than having a face-to-face interaction.
Why we are using?
Come again, sir?
Why we are preferring digital media than the direct interaction?
Okay, sir. So we could see that most of the people are spending time on Facebook or Instagram. So we could put in our advertisements if they are searched about a product. So we could use that platform as an advertisement, or if you're using a mobile phone and you want to purchase it, you go on a website. Then we can put in our ad for the SIM cards or your phones. We could use that relative advertising and stuff. So it is good enough.
Okay. Yes, Rani.
Sir, like same, I feel the same. Like when we are when we are watching any YouTube video or something, we'll be seeing many ads.
Come with a different example. Social media.
Sir, Swiggy on like sir, like okay, we can use food delivery apps like Swiggy or Zomato. So they're like attracting us. So when we watch that, when we watch it many times, like recurrently, we'll be feeling like, okay, we should go with that. So they're like impacting that on our mind, like we can, or they're like tempting us to use that or something like that.
Yes, you are right. Yes.
So OLX can be also example for this. Like through the technology only, the customer and the buyer, the customer and the seller are connected to each other. The one side, the seller sells the product and the customer pays for the product, and it's all through the technology itself. They're connected.
So what is your problem is, when we say technology, all are thinking about only social media and the digital world only. Technology is broad. Before internet, before computer also, there are a lot of technologies were there, right? Yes, Lal Singh.
Sir, we can take machines also, right, in this technology.
Yes?
Machines.
Yes, what machines?
Sir, if you take the example of the agriculture, it will be a very beneficial for the farmers regarding that machines and all. It will means.
Sir, what machine? Please be specific. Ayush, what technology is used in agriculture for our understanding?
Sir, for that cultivation and all, what all process are taken in that agriculture machines for grinding and all. So it makes the work easier for the farmers, and also the efficiency also increases. But there are negative aspects also. We have to educate the farmers for that. So, yeah.
Yes, so it is having impact. Yes, Thomas.
Yeah, they're like agriculture factors.
Okay. Yes, Lord in Sangha, I am waiting for your reply.
Yes, sir. I think I have quite a good example because about last month, the end of last month, a company called NVIDIA released a graphics card about the half the price of its competitor. So companies like video editing companies or graphic designing companies can now have a better product with lesser price because of technology advancement of other companies. Is that a good example?
Yes. Thank you, Lord Sangha. So to conclude, the technology means we should be adaptable to recent technology. It can be internet, it can be e-commerce, it can be a social media, it can be robotics, it can be related to automation. So Nokia failed, Kodak camera failed. They are a successful company. They failed because they are unable to adapt to the recent technologies. So even it is pressureful, even we need training, even it is costly, we have to adapt to the current technologies, what the industry is matching with, what the other countries are doing, or what my customer is using. If you are not adopting these technologies, even my product is very good, even my price is very good, I cannot survey in the market. So we have to understand about technological environment. Okay. So thank you, team number 9. Good job. Thank you. So sorry, I asked you to remind me before 10 minutes. Still it's gone to 11:45. So anyway, one performer is waiting. So kindly spare me for 5 minutes, right? Marketing management is over.